Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing basically a wing it video. I'm doing a tray. I have got these products. I have no clue what I'm doing with them. I just sat down and went, let's have a look. So I started off with this bead. I'm using Glitterbels. And this is pinkabell sheer, I think it was. I've never used this before. I didn't know what the coverage would be particularly like, other than, I swirled it in my sister's marble. That's about my limit. But as soon as I put the first bead on, I thought, quite like this. So because it's a cover powder as well, a cover core powder, it doesn't need capping. So I thought, you know what? Instead of using clear, I'm going to use pink. I got these lovely little fairies from Charlie's Nail Art Supplies, and they're in gold and black, and I thought, I quite want to use those too. The glitter I'm using today, I think, came from one of my giant hauls. I want to go with popping candy, but I'm not entirely sure, and I didn't label the pot. I fail. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to use this glitter for a while. So I was having a little bit of a play with this. Basically, it's kind of like a milk bath, but with pink and glitter and fairies, I think. Yeah, should we go with that? I don't know. So yeah, each finger, I've got no clue what I'm doing next. It's great, this. It's as much as a surprise for me as it was for everybody watching. I must say, I quite like how this works, actually. I have used a couple of the Glitterbels before, and I've said that the core powder that I'd used was quite similar to Neo. And yeah, it is. I don't know. I like this one, actually. Now, Neo Nails have got one. It's called Dramatic Pink. Hey, maybe I'll do a test, actually. Oh, I've done a video testing different whites. Maybe I'll have a little testy of some pinks. Who knows? Yeah, it went on really nicely. I quite liked that one. Like I say, I am a Neo girl when it comes to my core powders. I love the range of colours that you can get, and I like working with the products as well. I think for a beginner, they are a little bit harder to work with than, say, potentially Moira, but I prefer them to the Moira powders. Like I say, I really like this Glitterbels too. I'm trying to think which one it was I used before. I can't remember. Was it Pink Opal, maybe? I don't know. I've got I bought a trial kit of theirs. So I've got various different pots to play with, basically, give them a try. I kind of thought, well, if I don't like them, at least I can use them for my practice hand. Because obviously I don't have their monomer at the moment. Because obviously it only comes with a little bit of monomer anyway. And basically I'm not going to go out and buy more monomers and things like that if I don't actually like the product that much. Yeah, there you go. That's my reasoning for it. So what have I done? Yes, we've got a lone fairy on the pinky. We've got a bit of a glitter swoosh going on the ring finger. We've got some glitter and fairies put together for the next finger. That would be the middle one. And now for the index finger, I decided I was going to do a little bit of colour blocking. Now, I do like this practice hand. I know my sister hates it when I pull the fingers off, but you know, I do really like. The only thing I'd say about it is it needs to be the piece that's holding the hand needs to be higher up. I find that it's in a weird position, like it's too low down for, you know, the fingertips are literally hitting the bottom, because you've got to angle the finger down so the product goes down, but when you tilt the hand down, it smacks off the table. So yeah, I find that a little bit irritating, actually. And I realised the other day that the hand rest I've got for doing people's hands is, again, it's a little bit low. I've seen some that are quite more high up, and you can actually put your lamp underneath them, or you could put, for me, it's not so much my lamp, it would be my dust extractor that could sit underneath, and I could just take the armrest on and off, maybe. So I may look into one of those. Although if you've seen my glitter fairy haul video, you'll know that I can't afford to buy anything at the moment. I have spent it all. But I will look at upgrading that in due course. I've still got to get another piece of furniture for my area, just to give me a little bit more desk space. So working area, that's what I need a bit more of. And that's a priority first. But you never know, I might find something cheap and cheerful on eBay for a hand rest. So yeah, I've done a bit of colour blocking, and then I am going to come in on the thumb. Again, we've got some glitter, we've got some fairies in there, and I'm just basically going to build this nail up now, capping it all. I saw Trey the other day doing this, where she does a thin, almost like wet ball of acrylic down first on top of glitters, and it just kind of sinks in so you don't get the bubbles. And I thought, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. See, always learning, always watching, striving to become better. And I'm using my stiletto tips again, and I love my stiletto tips. I really wish I could have stiletto nails, but I just can't quite go to that length. And also the fact that when I have pointy tips, I stab myself with them. You know, I obviously clench my hands at night time when I'm sleeping, and that hurts. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Anywho, so that's the last one capped. Now, obviously, I've got a gap in the index finger, so I'm now just going to put some clear in that to cap that as well. And then I will file them into shape as best as you can on these things. Basically, I have to take the tips out of the practice hand to try and file them, and that's painful, having to try and hold that. I tend to decimate my own fingers, or certainly my own nails, trying to achieve it. So, yes. Anywho, so I've decided I want to play some more with this gel. It's a gel paint. I was originally going to use striping tape, and then I thought, no, let's have some fun. Let's play with this. Let's do some more hand painting, which I'm pants at. So I'm sticking with straight lines for now, pretty much. You know, I thought if I can get the hang of a straight line, then I could move on to something a little bit more exciting. And I basically get a little bit carried away now. I was enjoying myself so much, I thought, hey, let's just carry on. Let's keep going. I want to play with this product some more. I love these. Absolutely love these. I've got it on my nails at the moment, and I mean, none of it shifted. It still looks beautiful, and my hands have been in and out of pool. They have been absolutely battered, but they're still going. It's great. It's great. Yeah, on this thumb, when my husband came to have a look at my nails, because he likes to see what I've been creating, he we both had a little bit of a giggle when we looked at these nails. I will tell you my giggle in a minute. But that one I just did there, that line there, he says it looks like the fairy just left something behind and made a nice little trail across the nail because of it. Yep. Which is slightly better than what he came out with next. I thoroughly liked the pinky finger and really liked the index finger as well. He was properly chuffed with those. Then was it? Oh yes, it was the index finger that apparently when you look at it upside down, so he's obviously looking at it the opposite way to I'm looking at it. Apparently it looked like an angel whipping somebody rather than a fairy. Yeah. The tumbleweed just went across the room there. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. But if anybody else sees that, do let me know in the comments. So I decided I was going to add some of this paint now to every single nail and just did different stuff on each one, really. And just splattered it all over the place too, by the looks of it. And then I decided I was going to try a swooshy line. I know. Shona, you really rocked the boat out. I've got a swooshy line going on in here too, to follow that awesome glitter trail. And then because this wasn't enough going on this set, I decided I'm going to put a couple of crystals along here as well. So I am just using a bit of tip glue basically for this. I'm using some small AB crystals. I have a feeling I got these from the Crystal Studio in the Advent calendar. That's my thinking on that. And I'm just putting a couple on, just to, just wanted to give it that extra little bit of. I wish on this finger I'd put them more in the middle rather than where I did, but yeah. At the time I was thinking I don't want to get rid of the cross shape. I quite like that. And then I'm just adding a couple more now. And then when I get to the middle finger, I wanted the crystal to be in the middle. And later on when I looked at it, I've got a fairy that looks like it pooped out a crystal. So I've got a fairy on the thumb that looks like it's had a streaky accident. I've got a whipping angel fairy, and I've got one that's pooped out a crystal. So there you go, beautiful set for today. I hope you've all enjoyed, because here comes the best part, which is the top coat. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.